everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new, welcome. My name is Jessica, also known as Chicprofessor on Instagram, and I make videos on luxury goods, sustainable fashion, and workwear. Today's video is all about Sarah Flint shoes. I'm going to be doing a quick unboxing for you and then also showing you some footage I took in the pop-up shop where I tried on, I think, 10 different styles of Sarah Flint shoes so that you can see them on, you can hear the name of them, you can really get an idea of the offerings that they have at Sarah Flint, and also the sizing, how they compared with my typical size. I also discussed comfort as part of it, but the reality is that all of these shoes are made very comfortably and made extremely well. They're very high quality, made in Italian factories. They've got, steel in some places, rubber bottoms, they've got some extra cushioning. They're just very beautifully designed shoes, and there are a ton of different offerings. Sarah Flint herself is just an incredible person, and she is so creative and so driven, and I just find her such an interesting inspiration. So it's no wonder that I also love her shoes. So I'm gonna start with the unboxing, and then I am going to roll the footage from the pop-up shop. So here is my box. Here's how it came. It comes beautifully wrapped. There was also a receipt on top of this and just a little kind of booklet as well, but here is the box itself. Okay, so I am unboxing something that was on my wish list, something I absolutely fell in love with when I was visiting the pop-up shop, and I visited it multiple times because I just thought it was so cool. So here it is. Let's see a couple different styles that I already own. I think I own 3 now of the different ones that were going to be discussed in that video. And there are a lot more than 10 styles. I just only chose 10 to look at. It says, Sarah Flint, this shoe was crafted and finished with care in Italy by Giannaco. And then it also talks about sizing notes. They're handcrafted by fine Italian artists. The Made in Italy is more than geography. It's an ode to exceptional quality and a celebration of craftsmanship handed down generations. So, this is, if you ever have like a who made my shoes, they really follow that, which is absolutely great. I also want to point out that one of the shoes that I don't have right now is the Perfect Emma, and I own those shoes, but they are getting fixed by the cobbler because Sarah Flint stands by her shoes for life. So they will always take them in, get them fixed. Those are shoes that should last you forever. So they really are a smart, sustainable buy in a lot of different ways. When we say perfect, we mean it. It's all in the details. Turn over to find out why. Your shoe is part of the Perfect collection, which means it is meticulously designed for the ultimate fit. Memory foam padding, expanded toe box, built-in arch support, slip-resistant outsole. I think that every one of the shoes, besides for the espadrilles that are a seasonal piece that I own, are the perfect. I have the Perfect Pump, Perfect Emma, and now I also have, okay, that was not so exciting because there's dust bags still in there, but you can kind of probably tell what it's gonna be because they're a little larger. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna just put the box down. Here they are, the Perfect Zip Bootie 70. Aren't they so pretty? I just think this is an absolutely stunning shoe. It's got the rubber on the bottom. It's got the hardware on both sides. It's just so pretty. This very comfortable heel. It's 70 millimeters, 70 inches, that would be really high. 70 millimeters, which is a really, really comfortable height. And I am super excited about these. So these are what I've just added to my collection, but now let's roll the footage about all of these other styles and you can see what would be best for you. So I am in the Sarah Flint pop-up shop, which by the time you see this is no longer a thing, but I did want to showcase some of the different styles and try them on for you all, and also just showcase this beautiful space. So I'll insert some footage of the space now. I've talked about my Perfect Pumps plenty of times before, and I will show you, these are my actual pair of them, and I will show you how these fit on. I went up a half size, but my red ones are in a 35.5, which is my true size, and these are a 36. I think that I wouldn't go more than a half size up, and I definitely would not size down. So if you like your shoe to be a slightly bigger, you might want to consider a 36 or a half size up from your typical one. but otherwise I think that they're absolutely beautiful with the vamp, the steel toe, the beautiful pointed toe, and of course, the arch support. The arch support is the best and is so comfortable. But besides for the style I own, I wanted to showcase some of the other styles for you as well. So these boots are a collaboration, and hopefully they are still around. They're beautiful, they're really buttery soft. These are in a 36, and so I also went a little bit larger for these. I prefer that for boots because I like to have, I like to wear socks with them usually. But these are really, really buttery soft, and they're just a great Chelsea boot. So here's how these ones look on. They will crease at some point, I can already tell that, but they're just gonna get this beautiful, just kind of worn in leather look. The heel height is really comfortable and feels very, very solid because it's a nice big block heel. Next up we have the Rosie, and the Rosie is going to be just like a heeled loafer. Really beautiful, a little bit more of an almond toe than a pointed toe. For me, loafers, you know, really aren't my thing, and so even though I would basically consider these a flat, but for me, loafers don't really work because my feet kind of get a little bit too much air under them. You can almost hear that. But the style is absolutely beautiful. So if a loafer is typically something that you wear, this is a really comfortable, nice option to go with. These are the perfect Zip Bootie 70. And what is so fun about them is that you actually zip on both sides. The heel height is really nice. They come in a lower heel as well, but I do really like the block heel and the 70 height. The toe is again a little bit more of like an almond toe, and they just look really classy. They're a great ankle boot. You can't really go wrong with this classic style and silhouette. Plus you get the fun edginess of the hardware on both sides. These are the perfect mules. Mules are not typically my thing. Ooh, also my heels look really gross, but I do like the point of this, and I like that it comes up really high on your foot so that they're not falling off like a lot of mules tend to do. So if mules are your thing, these are a really fun option. Sneak peek of the arch support in there. It's shaped a little bit differently than the arch support in some of the pumps might be, but that's really nice. And so that I think it also really helps it to stay on your foot, which is great. These are the Alesia Loafer, and they have this little design here, which is a very classic Sarah Flint design. You'll notice that some of the more like summer shoes come out and they have like this kind of flip over design. So that one you see often. These are a 35 and a half, and the sizing is really good on these. So yeah, if you didn't want the heeled loafer look, you wanted a little bit more of a classic flat loafer, these are really smart looking. These two are also in collaboration with the Gravati factory, which is something that Sarah said that her grandmother used to have a pair of those shoes, and so she wanted to collaborate with them and got them to do a collaboration with her, and so they're just really high quality, beautiful shoes. Also want to point out the Vibram soles on these make them so much more comfortable, especially if you're going to wear a boot or a loafer. It's probably going to be a little bit chillier, and so really helpful to have that. So next, for something that I am absolutely not tough enough to pull off, these are the Olivia combat boot. These are in a 35. I will say they are comfortable. They probably feel like a little too chunky for my style, but I always think that a combat boot looks so cool with like a dress or just like a juxtaposition of a really feminine ideal. And I do think that I would size down for these because this is a 35 and it is quite comfortable. Next up are the Marina Boot, and this is a beautiful boot. This is so comfortable, and it's nice and tight on my leg, which I really like, and I really also like the height that it comes up to. These are a 35 and a half, so they are true to size, and I think that they are absolutely great. And then look at the cute detail on the back. They're so fun. So they're a nice little like statement from the back as well, but the heel height is really comfortable and it's a nice thick heel.
These ones are true to size as well, and these are the Perfect Emma, and it has the same beautiful vamp and cut that the Perfect Pump does.
So, yeah.
So nice. Okay, so here is this boot, and it has a zip on the side and a nice black heel. This suede is a stretch suede, but I will tell you, it was a little tough for me to even get on over these jeans, and these are like a pretty skinny jeans. I mean, they're kind of a straight, but you know, they're not like a boot cut or anything, and they were a little bit tight for me to get on. So if you have a big calf, these might not be great for you, but if you have a smaller calf, these will definitely stay up, which I know can always be a little bit of a struggle. So these are these ones, and then they're a 36, so I sized up a little bit for that, and they feel quite comfortable in the 36 in my on my actual foot. So these are the Adriana in the 36 and a half. Look at that beautiful sole. These are going to be really, really good for winter wear. They're super comfortable. They've got arch support inside, and they're really quite warm, which is so nice. And of course, they're, you know, weatherproof. So these are totally on my wish list. I'm absolutely loving these. They're 36 and a half. I could have gone a 36 in them, but I definitely would size up because I'm not wearing socks with them right now, and I often wear a big, thick, like fuzzy sock. So I definitely would go up a half size in these. But yeah, really, really liking the look of these ones.
So that's my footage from the pop-up shop. I am a little sad that it's over because I just thought it was the most beautiful shop and I just really enjoyed my time there. But the sale is now going on, so that's really exciting. It's 30% off of select styles, and they've just added some more styles, many of which were featured in that video. So definitely check that out. So I have a $50 off code, any first purchase, and that includes sale items. So you can get an additional $50 off the sale items by using my code. And I will put the link down below in the description box, but I will also put the code, which you can enter at checkout. So you can do it either way. And it's a really great way to get your hands on a pair of these shoes that will last you a lifetime and are beautifully made. So if you have any questions about any of the other styles that I didn't mention, please let me know. But also if you have any questions about any of these styles. As you've seen, my shoe collection has changed quite a bit recently, and I am just loving these shoes, and they are what I am kind of most excited to add into my collection over luxury brands right now. So I definitely highly, highly suggest checking them out. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.